Hi, this is Rich.
And this is Terry.
We're with Keeping It Real, and hopefully our little trip will pay off because we're going to see if the wild horses are where they are some of the times. And right now we're going down Interstate 70 out of Grand Junction towards Denver. East, and over on the right is Palisade, where they have all the different fruit and everything, and wine, all that, and that's the mesa in the background. Sorry about the bouncing. The road's a little bit rough at times, and on the left is the Book Cliffs. That's just what they call them. I'm totally not sure why they call it the Book Cliffs, but that's what they're called anyway. And it's not very far where we have to go. It's only a few miles. So anyway, we're going to go see. It's right behind the old power plant, and about maybe a mile up in there off of I-70. And we've seen them there before, but you gotta catch it just right. We're going to do an intro because we got started on our YouTube, and we actually started with fish on, and then I felt like, yeah, we like to fish. We even like to catch fish, but there's so much more than fish. And so anyway, we decided to change the name to Keeping It Real because it obviously covers a much broader area, and that's what we're all about. We want to have a site that tells who we are, what we are, where we're from, and give you a chance of getting some of our knowledge and some other people's knowledge. And hopefully it'll be helpful and instructional to you. To the right, Terry, turn to your right. This here's one of the wineries. It's what the heck? Now all of a sudden I can't think of the name. What's the name of that?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
This is off to a good start. But oh Lord, we'll give you the name of that later, and maybe we'll even do a video on wineries and the vineyards and whatnot like that. We're not too awful far from Olathe, Colorado, where they have I think it's safe to say, the famous Olathe sweet corn. And it is good. I mean, it's delicious. We look forward every year to some of these different produces and fruits, and it's pretty awesome. So we're just coming into fall now. It's been a really, really hot summer, and it just sort of, somebody flicked the switch, and it's pretty much went straight from hot to cold. It was down to 33, I believe, last night, and last week it was 60s, 70s at night, and pushing 100 in the daytime. And so anyway, like I said, somebody must have flicked the switch, because now all of a sudden it went from hot to cold, but it's supposed to warm back up again next week. It's a little bit of a roller coaster deal. but we'll just see how it works out. And we still want to get out on our kayaks, do some fishing. We still want to use our rooftop tent, and there's going to be a lot more about our kayaks and our tent. We're actually thinking about not having the rooftop tent on the roof of the car, even though it's just fine, but having a little trailer, or at least sometimes having a little trailer. Because the thing of it is, if we set up camp someplace and we want to go someplace, then we got to completely break everything down, pack everything up. And if we did have a little trailer, we could just put stuff in the trailer, lock it up, and then we could go do whatever. So it's nothing's etched in stone, but that's what we're thinking about. So anyway, this road is I-70 through here is really pretty. We're almost where we turn off, and they're doing a little construction along here, and so that's why you see the highway signs. But where we're going is off to the left of that big mesa cliff, if you will. That's where the wild horses are when they are here. Sometimes they're here, and if you don't look real close, you don't even see them because they're ways off. I have gotten close to them before, but not very close. They're skittish. And so anyway, over on the left up here just a little bit is the old power plant, and we're getting off right here and go underneath the highway, and we'll just see what we find out. So anyway, there's one of the fruit stands on the right. They're all over up around here, and this stuff is incredible.
Yeah, Colorado peaches are the best.
So anyway, this is called Cameo, as you see by the sign. And back when I drove truck, I was coming across here and actually had a deer jump up off the ledge down here and hit the back of my trailer. It didn't kill it, but it sure woke it the heck up, and scared the dickens out of me too. I just saw it in my rearview mirror, and it's the only time it ever happened through here though. But yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, we're gonna go across the river here, and the Colorado River, and Terry will give you a little shot up and down the river there a little bit, and then we'll go on up. It's get up there a little bit, and it's just dirt road, but it's not a bad dirt road. We can use car all right. So there's somebody out there, okay, friendly. So anyway, that's cool. So anyway, there's the river. It's way down right now, and well, I'm gonna watch out. I'll run into the guardrail. But there's actually pretty good fishing. Show the other side too, Terry. Beautiful right through here. And then look up that way. Oops, got a car coming behind me, so I better watch out what I'm doing. So anyway, railroad tracks, good idea to keep out good eye for them, because these are active tracks. Trains come up and down here all the time. Whoa. So anyway, it's going to get a little rough and bumpy.
I think we should shut it off.
So anyway, this here's going up towards the where the wild deer are.
Horses.
Horses, rather. And so anyway, we're going to shut it off for just a little bit, and then we will be right back with you. So this is our rooftop tent, and the part that sticks up there is actually the ladder. And when you unzip it and take the two straps off, it just pops out in literally a matter of seconds. And the mattress is the same width as our full-size queen-size bed, but it's about at least 2 foot longer. And that's the size of the inside of the tent. It's quite large. There's plenty of room in there. But like I said, the people we got it from had a couple kids and they wanted a little more room. Now you can add what they call an annex to it, and it goes from all the way around the very top of it down to the ground, and you could actually put 2, 3, 4 cots in there, and a table and chairs, whatever you want, a little heater, and they're pretty unique. And we actually saw one on a Mini Cooper, believe it or not, and it's pretty cool. So you could just have a regular passenger car like this, and go out. You can't go out where you can go for take a 4-wheel drive truck or Jeep or SUV or something, but you can get a lot of places, and then do a little hiking. And we like to hike as well. We like to hike. We like to rock hunt. We like to fish. Of course, we like to camp out. We like to prospect for gold and whatnot. And are we experts? No, we're not. But we have a good time, like as far as fishing and stuff like that. We like fish. We like to eat fish, mostly trout. Anyway, when we go fishing and most anything else, go searching for gold or whatever, we go for the experience, not for the fish, not for the gold. If we play baseball game or something like that, we don't play to win the game. We go to play the game, and we're never ever disappointed whatsoever, because we do what we set out to do. And my feelings is, if you go and you plan on just winning or just getting fish or just getting gold or whatever like that there, you're setting yourself up for a lot of disappointment. And there's enough disappointments in life anyway. All you got to do is check the weather, check the news. And speaking of the news, we're going to be sharing a link on a new news source that they claim, and I don't doubt it, that even George Washington or Abraham Lincoln, whoever, would regularly want to read. And you can get it in a paper, or you can get it, on your phone or computer or whatever. But we'll be sharing about that. And but because of copyrights, we have to be so careful about what we do, because you can almost say something yourself and repeat it and be in copyright infringement. There's a whole lot of stuff that we have learned. There's a lot more we're learning as we go about doing this. YouTube and just whoever has the rules and regulations. We did find out that you could be sued for a fixed amount, or you could be sued for whatever amount. And you know, we're kind of no budget people. We kind of scrimp by. We save up for this and that and get it, and then we put our sights on something else and go that direction. So, last thing in the world, well, I don't know if it's the last, but probably pretty much about the last thing we need is to be sued. So we're taking baby steps with this, and that's one reason we haven't had any recent videos. But our intentions is to show and tell things that will be beneficial not only to us but to you, the viewers, and maybe your friends or family. So anyway, we hope that you like it. We hope you like it a lot, and you actually push like and
And that subscribe button.
yeah, then hit the subscribe button, like Terry says. It's not going to be perfect. We apologize for that up front. I'll tell you the truth, yeah, well, mostly me, say things that maybe isn't so politically correct. Most of the time you don't have to worry too much about viewer discretions, but I have been known to just cut loose on occasion. Terry can testify to that after.
A lot of things we have on here are just our opinion. So, we're not putting it in stone or anything like that. It's just our opinion. So, that's an important thing to have on your YouTube, that it's just your opinion. And if you don't agree, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But we like to have any kind of comments on whether you agree with something we're doing or something you'd like to see, or just something in general. Doesn't matter. So,
yeah, that's right.
Keeping it real, what life is really about.
And if you listen to me and think, what a flippin' jerk, that's all right. Tell me. And tell me why you think that. Because guess what? Maybe, just maybe, you're right. And maybe when you find out why I do or say what I say, maybe I'm not a complete jerk. I'm only a little bit of a jerk, and that's all right. I'm good with that.
He's not a jerk. He's a good man.
Well, thank you, honey. Yeah, well, she's a little prejudiced after 42 years,
Yeah, we've been together longer than dirt.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I don't know what else to say there.
But, we're happy. And, we do believe in God. We believe in Jesus. And
Absolutely.
we will, on occasion, probably mention something about that. We're not going to be trying to hand out Bibles to everybody we meet. We're not going to try to tell you how to live your life, what to do with your life. If you're a believer, that's wonderful. If you're a non-believer, I got to be honest with you, we feel that that's unfortunate, but hey, it's all right. We can be friends.
That's right.
I have had lots of friends that were non-believers, and we get along great. And some of the believers and friends we had, they don't necessarily agree with everything that we say and think. That's okay too. And sometimes I've even been known to say some stuff that, just creates a little bit of controversy maybe. And because just for the fun of it, I do that to Terry on a regular basis. And she's an Irish redhead, and it's fun. Sometimes it ain't fun because she also is not opposed to hitting me. But that's all right. I'm pretty tough old
But let me say
guy.
this. If there's any of you out there who just want to have just, oh, what do I want to call it? Regular people pray for you. Just let us know. And we'll also put a link down in our description to Praying with Charles. Very, very, very good YouTube site that he's trying to go all over the world. And he's asking people how they pray and what they pray about. And it's very interesting. So we'll put that link down in the description. And I think you would enjoy him.
Yeah, we're a little prejudiced with him, though, be truthful. He's our youngest son, and he, as well as both of his older brothers, are married. They have children. Him and his wife don't. But you watch Praying with Charles. We call him Chuck, but nevertheless. You watch Praying with Charles, and he does some really good videos. He's so much better than we are.
It's not, you know, just church. It's not churches. There may be a few churches, but it's regular people. Like there's a police officer. There's a car dealership in Portland. There's all kinds of people that just how they got by and how they feel that prayer has been an answer in their life. So if you're interested in that, by all means, oh yeah, go to that site.
He did quite a little video up there in Portland. They used to live there for a few years. He actually went to seminary up there, and I'm pretty sure he was thinking about being a preacher, but he don't like being held down no more than his dad and mom. We're sort of free spirits, and anyway, I guess that's why I drove truck for 40 years, because I don't like to be held down too much. And his brothers are pretty much same way.
Yeah, they're all independent.
And they're all independent. They're good. They're good men. Their wives are really good women. We love them all. And so we're really, here we go, right off the get-go. We're blessed, or we feel blessed, and we sometimes welcome bad in a sense, because every time Terry and I's had bad, good Lord's end up stepping in and making it good, and it makes us closer with each other. It makes us closer with the Lord, and it's all been good. But anyway, we're going to.
We're going to go. And just one more thing I want to say before we go on is, if you're not interested in anything like that, but you just have something that you would like Richard and I to pray for you, and by all means, put it in the comments. We'll be glad to.
Yeah.
No problem. And
we could do it.
That said, I think that we'll probably go on to other things. I don't want you to think that,
Yeah, we could.
It's a church site, because it's not.
It's not. No, it's not. Chuck's is, but ours isn't. His is a religious site. Ours is a everything's site.
And that's part of life, keeping it real.
If you have something that you want to share, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're smarter than us and you don't want to do your own YouTube site. Because let me tell you what, it's cool, but it's there's more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah, we're just learning.
But send it to us, share it with us, and we'll put it out for you. And we will say that this is opinion, unless you prove that it's fact. I have some things that I have opinion of, like the glue I used for the rooftop tent. I know that stuff works. That stuff's incredible. The only thing is, you better have all your ducks in a row and have it the way you want it, because if you don't, it's too bad, because it's going to set up anyway. And I also got a surprise here a few days ago. we actually live in a fifth wheel camper. We downsized. We like it. We've been in it for a few years now, and I don't foresee us going back to a house or apartment or something like that. And I guess that's part of our freedom thing. If for some reason we don't like where we are, or we don't like the neighbors, or we just want to go someplace else, we can hook onto it and we can go. It's a little hard to do with a house. Granted, you can sell it, but sometimes they sell okay, sometimes they don't. We don't have to worry about that. And why, you ask, why do we use the rooftop tent instead of the pickup? Well, yeah, we do have a big pickup camper for it. It's got shower, it's got microwave, it's got toilet, it's got everything. It's nice. But so the other nice part of it is the gas bill. It's nice too. It's a little over nice, and a lot of times we just can't afford it that much. Our car, it gets 36, 38 miles a gallon. Our truck gets 8 to 10. There's a slight difference there. So we're doing some of the things in the same way, but a little more affordable, I guess you could say. So anyhow, we'll tell about all that stuff too. I'll tell about our leak from our bathtub. Well, we thought we had bad fittings. Turns out that was only part so. A couple of the fittings did start leaking. Why? Who knows? I guess because they wanted to. When's it time for a light bulb to go out? When it wants to. When's it time for a pipe to start leaking? When it wants to. So anyway, that's just the way I look at things anymore. I just deal with it. So anyway, I got this really great sealer for the tub. We'll show pictures of that as well. But we're going to go on up now. We're going to see if the wild horses are there. And we'll talk to you in a little bit.
See you in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.